Go. Let's go. Pay attention, ho.
Yo, this is Top Flight. Today we are watching Ren, The Tale of Jenny and Screech. When we first started, we just started just a little second ago, and
Stopped it because we seen it.
because we seen Jenny's tale, but then I guess this is in a full piece with everything with Jenny and Screech. So now we're coming back to watch the whole piece together as one piece because someone said we needed to watch it in one piece. I didn't understand what they meant by that, but we're gonna check it out the whole piece to see what it is all together in one.
Let's run it.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up poor go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was.
Is this the same exact one we saw before? Like, I know it because it sounds like some of the lyrics are different, but I almost have to go back and watch the other one.
No, I think this is the exact same one.
Exact same one? All right.
Yeah.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame. Our story, it starts right at the end. at the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind, does away.
So what you think so far?
Well, let it run a tad bit longer because we just got up into this one.
Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
The thing about like how he writes his music like in pieces, I like in like not pieces in like small pieces, but it's in like art pieces, like they're
Movies?
a full understanding. I'm wondering if like for people who've gone seen him in concert, are his concerts like theater? Because it almost is like he writes from a theater form of how you write musicals. You know, so when you take a musical and you have like all the pieces to the storytelling and stuff like that, and you have like a set that looks a certain way, and maybe they set up the set the way, and he does the whole theatrical, you know, situation because he's telling a story and people pay attention to it from that point, like a musical with all the theatrics and the setting and everything like that, because he could really do the setting how he does these videos, and they could have like the 3 settings and he could do all the different videos inside those settings. I'm wondering if he does that when he performs live. I don't know how big he is to actually set it up like that or not, or if he's like huge, you know what I'm saying, like huge, because that would be like Broadway type money that you'd have to put into that. But I'm wondering if he does that because he writes kind of in that format. So I'm wondering if that's like something that inspired him, or if because he also writes from the old folk tales style. You know what I'm saying? So like he writes in both of these. So I'm wondering what the concert looks like, because you could put this together like a city background. It looks like this. He could run through all these songs, and then he could do like the the hospital setting and do the same thing with some of the other songs. So I'm wondering what that looks like when he does that, because I actually have never heard anyone in this era that writes in that format. But now,
yeah.
go ahead.
Well, he's also paying homage, I think, to different great artists throughout time, using their cadences. I heard another cadence at the beginning where I'm like, I think it's a story of like bipolar and like illness, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, there's something crazy about this, even how the camera dropped right there. Like, I don't know.
Well, he shot the camera.
Yeah, it's a theater. This is definitely everything in this, and it's crazy how there's nothing on the streets at all, too. You know what I mean? Which is very rare in America. It's very rare. So
unless he's like paying to clear them out and like make it so he can have like the time for himself, but yeah, I'm just wondering how the actual performance comes off if he does it like with the extra theatrics, because I've never heard anyone write like this in this era, as in like a younger dude writing from that format in like a musical format and telling stories that blend in with each other, that you could tell a story and go from story to story, and they would like, because he's taking two different characters and telling the two different characters' stories.
Yeah.
But they met at one point, you know, of course, and now he's telling both sides of it, which I've never heard anyone really do that other than in folk a lot. And then you hear it in, as in musicals.
I'm actually questioning if it's the same person with two different minds in a sense of like, it's maybe not two characters. Maybe it's the same character in a schizophrenic or a bipolar moment.
That would be
maybe
deep.
Not.
Yeah, that would be deep, like two different sides of a person, and then it like killed one side of the person, like one side took over at some point. Like that would be deep too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy how you can build off of something and you can see it, and then you just keep building off of it and building off of it. But let's keep going.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Bro, shit's crazy.
That's deep, bro. Like, I like
He might be one of the better performers, like actually theatrical performers I've seen in hip hop. I would say I haven't seen many execute as well as him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Someone asked me the other day, they're like, would you crown him king? And I'm like, I can't crown him king. Like musically, it's like Pac is always there and it's really hard to beat that. But like performance-wise, theatrics, his
theatrics are his theatrics are like, it's like a TV show almost, you know. And to be able to keep someone's attention when it's just you, as I said before, like when we first seen him, like to be able to keep someone's attention when it's just you and a guitar, no other beat, no other extra stuff in the background, no anything. You have to be entertaining, you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to hold attention, you know. I'm actually glad, like, because at first, when we first started doing it, like, when we first listened to, I think it was the first tale that we did, whatever, and everyone was mad, and they were like, you gotta listen to it correctly, everything, you know, I'm sitting there thinking, yo, this is about to be, like, whatever, you know, but then now that I'm listening and going all the way through, this is actually crazy, like, he's actually, like just next level with a lot of what he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
I almost feel like this is what, which people are going to be mad at me for saying this, but I feel like this is what Kanye wants to make.
I think if Kanye would get out of
His own way, like he would be able to create it. But it's like, I think like the when you have money like Kanye, you try to create this craziness. But when you're a dreamer and you don't have money that's crazy and you have to make it within your constraints, your creativity explodes.
Yeah.
And that's what you see with this kid is like the creativity just exploding to that next level that it becomes a piece that's just crazy in time. Versus when you have tons of money and you're trying to do everything, like I want to fly in the plane and then I want to make all the theatrics look with all these actors and I want the top actors and everything. I think that makes people less creative. And then a kid that doesn't have as much can get way more creative. And I feel like he's in that space where if by chance, like someone did come along and put tons of money behind this kid or whatever like that, something like this would stand in time as like one of those moments that was just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, too much money and noise distracts from art, I think. And a lot of even great painters, they just created until they died and their art became what it was later. That might be a situation with this too. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like the last time I kind of felt, but the star power kind of distracted me. But the last time I kind of felt like the theatrics take a level that was different was with Michael Jackson, kind of like when he used to do the what's that Smooth Criminal. The Smooth Criminal movie that goes straight through and plays in a format that is supposed to run correctly and everything like that. That's what I wish more artists did it. Like, I really wish more artists did it. I know we tried to do it on a stage one time when we did like but it was like it wasn't like a deep story, but it was like
it was
before the club, during the club, and after the club. And we had songs that folded between each piece, but our songs were actually separate. But then if we would have shot it from that format, like if we would have shot a video that shot from that format, that would have been pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm surprised more artists don't sample him. He has a lot of spots in the last piece that I would have been like, I would have sampled that.
And especially like he doesn't have any other thing going on, so it's easy to sample that piece because it's just him and the guitar.
Yeah. Might even do it and share it with y'all. And not to even say just to pay homage, because I think it's super dope. And even my daughter, when she has like, she would have delusions and certain things with her mental health, and she would write her art. She creates art afterwards, and her stories are so in depth. I could see he probably really deals with some of this stuff, like, you know, maybe schizophrenia, bipolar, autism. Who knows? Like, I could see it 100%. Like because you're not that good. You can't be that good if you're not experiencing it, what he's saying. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yes, he's one of the greatest actors. It's like he's either the greatest method actor or he's really experiencing these things
and writing it. Yeah, and writing it directly. Yeah.
This is great. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, comment, subscribe.
Go check out Ren if you haven't yet and you made it this far in the video. I'm sure if he's crazy. Go like him, subscribe.